Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. We are pleased to be joined by Colby Howard, who of course, will drive a BMR MHR truck next year for Bill McAnally. How's it going, man?
Good. Thanks for having me on.
Doing well. I know that 2021 had its ups and had its downs. So overall, just put a bow on last year. What was that like?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely wild. There was a lot of things that happened, but I'm just glad that I got my deal for next year coming up, and just ready for that. Really, last year, I mean, there was a lot of bad luck. Not too many things that were good luck, but like I said, I'm just ready for 2022 to come around and get going with them.
I know the last time we talked was back in September before all the other announcements happened. The biggest one is, you're going to be driving a Chevrolet, but for the first time, you're actually going to have manufacturer support with you. How much, what's that going to be like driving? Because that's a big step for not a lot of drivers get that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge thing for me. It's funny, all of the cars that I've driven that have been like manufacturer specific bodies have been Chevrolet, and this is the first year that I've actually had been with a team with Chevy support. So that definitely means a lot, especially the alliance with GMS. I feel like that's going to be a really huge thing for Bill and Bill Hilgman too. But I'm just really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great year. Like you said, just having support from a manufacturer and another big team, I think it's going to be a huge help to us.
Yeah, for sure. So I know that now that the schedule is out for the trucks and you guys are going to some interesting places. There's a lot of challenges you have. You get to go on dirt twice. Have you ever raced on dirt before?
I haven't. Not in a car. I haven't.
Okay. I mean, you're going to be in a stock car truck. What's that going to be like racing on dirt? Are you ready for it?
I don't know. I've definitely thought about it. I'm not really sure what to do to prepare for that. I thought about trying to go get in a dirt car, but they drive so much different than when NASCAR goes to dirt. So I'm not really sure if it'll help me or if it'll mainly just hurt me. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting trying to go there and do those dirt races. But I'm actually excited for it. I don't usually get excited for different and weird things like that, like road courses. But I'm actually excited for the dirt stuff.
That was actually my next question. We were going to get into road courses a little bit, but you're going to go to places that you haven't been. I mean, I know you went to Coda last year, but you're going to go to Sonoma. You're going to go to Mid Ohio. I know you've been to Mid Ohio, but you haven't been to Sonoma. You haven't been. When was the last time you went to road courses of all those places and stuff? But how exciting are those? Going out to wine country as well.
Yeah, I hate road courses, but it's actually, at least we have Mid Ohio and Coda, which Mid Ohio actually was one of my favorite road courses that we went to. I actually ran pretty good there, but we did have some issues. But Coda, we just weren't that great. We had some motor problems, but it's an extremely technical course, and so is Sonoma. It's a really technical course, a lot of elevation change, and but I'm actually kind of looking forward to go there. I've never been to California, so being able to race out there at a famous track like Sonoma would be pretty cool. So they aren't my favorite thing, but it could be worse.
The Truck Series is actually, I don't think has ever been to it's been a while since the Truck Series has been to California. I think since like 2009 or something when they stopped racing at Auto Club. So it's going to be interesting. I know you get to go to a lot of these places that you haven't been to or ever. And you just told me you weren't. Did you not ever been to the state of California? I know. What's another place that you really haven't been to that you're excited to go to?
I've been about all the tracks now, so probably my favorite place is Darlington, South Carolina. It's my home state.
Yeah.
It's a really fun track, but other than that, I've pretty much been everywhere except Sonoma, California. So it's gonna be an interesting year. It's gonna be a little bit different than last year. Last year we were racing so much, 33 races, and now we have 22. So I have a little bit more time to hang out with some friends and rest and relax a little bit more.
We talk about that. I know that how many races that we have, that's kind of come up actually a lot this week. But overall, I know that you raced 33 races last year. Well, most of them. But you also, but this year it's going to be only 22 races in the truck series. I know there's a lot of gaps in between, but do you think you kind of need all that to kind of rest and recover a little bit instead of, back to back to back to back to back to back weeks?
I don't really think there's a problem with the back-to-back weeks or all just racing like 13 straight or something. It can get tiring at times. So that's what I said, just with the 22 races, I have a little bit more time just to relax and enjoy things that a 20-year-old wants to do, But I don't really think it's a huge thing. It was mainly just because going straight into 33, like I've never really done anything else. Like going straight into that was a lot. And, I was 19, still a teenager, and, or 18 and 19, and, wanted to do teenager things. But, I think it's just more of just straight into it, racing every single weekend. But I never got tired of it. It was just kind of become a lot and so on. But, so I'm just looking forward to the 22.
Yeah. It's going to be exciting. I know you got a chance to go in the truck a few times this year with the Cody Robot team, but what's it like driving these things?
They're a good bit different. I thought it was going to take me a lot longer to get acclimated to it, but at Darlington we were pretty much right up to speed. There's a lot more downforce, a lot more throttle time. They brake a lot easier, it seemed like. The other competitors, they're pretty rough too. Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing, is just the other drivers out there. They like to beat and bang and then bang some more and then beat a little bit more. So that's definitely going to be something to get used to. Just the Xfinity series isn't like that at all. All those guys, they have so much respect for the most part. Most of them have a lot of respect for each other and don't like tearing up stuff. But those truck guys, they enjoy tearing up things.
So, yeah, I was just about to ask you that too. You're entering in the truck series, and it's been, obviously I think what's been talked about it all season long with these guys. But how do you handle when someone gets into you or moves you out of the way or something like that?
Sometimes you can tell when it's oh, I'm here, and they go by. But most of the times when the truck guys or girls they hit you, it's not really like that. It's just like, I'm hitting you, get out of my way and go on. But if that's how they're going to race and that's how it's going to be, then that's how I'm going to be. You hit me, I hit you, kind of thing. So it just depends on really like how it goes, I guess. There's ways to do it nicely and there's ways to do it not nicely. So we'll just have to see how it goes.
Okay. So I know it's we got the holidays approaching and all that stuff. Do you have any plans for the off season? What have you been up to?
Just a lot of rest and just preparing for 2022. I've been in the gym a lot, go about every single night. So just preparing my body and just trying to be in a better physical shape is what my goals are over the off season.
Okay. So I know that, obviously strength and all that is important with that and all that. Is there any take me through what a driver goes through during exercise stuff? I know every driver is different when it comes to exercise, but what are you specifically focusing
on? I'm specifically focusing on just gaining weight. I'm pretty skinny. I don't weigh too much, so So just trying to put some meat on my bones and get some muscle and just be a little bit more heavier.
Yeah. I know that this season coming up is going to be a fun season for the truck series, but overall, just to get another opportunity like this, I mean, remind yourself, last year you were only 19, and then now you're 20 years old and getting into a really good truck. Are you surprised a lot of these I think I've asked you this before, but a lot of these opportunities coming to you at just such a young age?
Yeah, I mean, one way you look at it, it is a young age, but one way you look at it, you look at all of the other drivers who've already been in extremely competitive rides at my age right now, or when they turn about 18, 19, now still, struggling, trying to find a good ride at 18 and 19. And I'm 20 and just found one, got this opportunity. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy how fast things happen. It feels like just a couple of years ago I was running late models at my home track. So it's definitely come a long way since then, and just looking forward to see where else this crazy life takes me.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy already. Speaking of late models, do you plan on doing any of those in the next few months?
I would have really liked to go to the Derby, the snowball Derby, but and we were talking to Anthony Campy a little bit, but nothing ever really came up, and sponsorship never came up. So looks like I'm not going to be able to go there, but the Derby is definitely on my bucket list to race in and win.
Yeah, it's a boatload of people down there, and of course we got the Governor's Cup this weekend too. So down in New Smyrna,
Yeah,
should be a fun weekend, fun few weeks of that. You gonna go to Chili Bowl to get that dirt experience?
no, I don't think so.
Is
I
that
don't
on
know
your
if I
bucket
want to.
list?
Yeah, I don't know if I really want to do that right now. Maybe on down the line when we got a few more years of experience on me. But
All right.
that is a extremely difficult race just to make, let alone win. Just to make that race, that's an accomplishment on its own.
Absolutely, for
A
sure.
lot of respect for those guys that do that.
Big time. That's those dirt guys are something.
Yeah.
Those pavement and some of the late model guys. So,
Yeah.
sure, love that stuff. All right, Colby Howard, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us. Have a good off season. We're going to see you in Daytona. We'll probably catch up with you before that.
Thank you.